Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to this eye look that I did today using the new palette with AngelaBright, who is a YouTuber. And look at that. Isn't that mesmerizing? Sigma and AngelaBright have created this palette together. And I'm going to show you this look and a couple of more that I put to music. Before we get into the actual looks though, I thought I would present this stuff to you. I have some swatches for you to look at and stuff, and then we'll do some looks. But yeah, we got names and the colors that are on the back. If you go watch her video, which I'll link below, then you'll get to learn what all of these shades in here, what their name means. I don't want to tell you because, well, that would defeat the purpose of watching her video then, wouldn't it? And, you know, I kind of want you to get to know her. So she picked out these colors. She says she's worked on this for a couple of years with Sigma. I think it's a really pretty story, appropriately for a girl named Bright. And also, she has these lashes here, half lashes, which you know I'm not good with lashes at all. This is everything in the collection. So you got the palette, which is $50. You've got the brush set, which here's the card that comes in it. And the brush set is $65. And it's already available. It launched the day before my palette. So yeah, let's just do this eye look together. Want to? It's a variation of one I saw her do the other day. I didn't want to put a bunch of orange on. So, you know, I changed it up a little bit. Bright Alabaster Shimmer Basic Tumbleweed Nude Matte 2015 Electric Violet Shimmer PDX Peacock Blue Matte Hollywood Gold with Green Shimmer Peachy Pale Salmon Matte Autumn Deep Rose Brown Metallic Shamogla, Medium Warm Brown Matte, Champagne Problems, Champagne Pink Metallic, Evermore, Burnt Orange Matte, Zinfandel, Red Plum Matte, Bear, Pale Ivory Matte, Faye, Deep Teal with Pink and Gold Shimmer, Cold Brew, Dark Umber Matte. Using the E25 from the Glitzy Fritzy Essential Eye Set. We're at the Glitzy Fritzy show. We're going to use my brushes. I saw her do this eye look the other day. It looked beautiful. It was like a sunset eye. I might substitute Shamogla or Cold Brew for the oranges in it and not make it a sunset eye, but do everything else if I can remember what she did. I do know that the first step was to come in there. Before I do that, I'm going to come into Bear and take my E25 and just like, you know, like I always do, I'm going to come from the crease up. The first step that she did was with Zinfandel, and that is a type of wine. And so I'm just going to touch down. Yeah, that's about all I'm going to need, really. We'll start on this eye since it's my flat laying eye. Just do that on the outside of my eye. I think she came in with a shader. I just think that this is beautiful. I like that shade. I'm going to come over here and darken up this one too. We'll just do the same eye since I'm leaving the house. And I'll have two more behind it that I'll set to music that are just two different kinds of looks. Okay, now see how when I relaxed that kind of disappeared. That's why it's important to do that. That's going to look really stupid if I don't come up here on the flap with it and try to make it look the same. That's why you gotta relax your eyes when you're putting on your makeup, particularly if, you know, your eyes aren't the same. I thought we had a few things in common. I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to not watch her video, but when she explained the shades, like she has this shade here and we're going to use it, 2015. You may not know this about my palette because I don't think I've said it yet. Or, well, I did say it, but I took it out because the video was too long. But originally, the palette that I originally designed had 17 shades in it instead of 15. And 2 shades got cut. One of the shades that got cut was August 19, because August 19th was the day that I asked the Lord for the palette. I just made sure I incorporated that little bit in the card that comes in the palette so that you would know. The reason that sticks out in my head, like the reason 2015 sticks out in her head, is because it's a special day for her. Also, schmoogala is a made-up word, and you know, in my palette, popnongi is the made-up word, and there was just some similarities, and just listening to her, and she just seems like a really sweet, fun girl. And you just saw what I did. I took that Sigma matte and got all the, I mean, it still looks like there's pigment on there, but there's not, because I put it into that. So what I'm going to do is just blend. I also like the way she does her eyeshadow. She says, and I get it, you know, that she starts out like her eye looks look messy, and then she just kind of cleans up as she goes. And that's similar to what I always do too, right? When I put on my glasses and see what I've done, then I clean it up. Anyway, I know there was peach in here, and then Evermore went in the corner, but I think that's where we're going to veer off here, because I don't enjoy all that orange on me. So I'm going to come into Basic and just going to kind of blend the edges of Zinfandel with Basic. And same thing over here. Should I do schmoogala or cold brew? Cold brew. That's what I heard. That's what you said, right? Look at that. We're going to take cold brew, and I'm going to bring that right here and deepen up my crease with it. Just right there on top of my eyeball. You can find it by sticking your brush in like that. Do that. Do that. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and start bringing it down this way, because they're used to me doing this stuff over at the UPS store. That's where I'm going to pick up mail. They're used to this. It's been many, many years. Now they get new employees, and you know, they're not used to it yet, but the core people that are there in management, they're used to this. They're used to me just showing up over there like this. I'm going to take this E57 shader, and let's go into Hollywood. All right, and I'm going to get it wet. Pretty sure she got it wet too. Let's just spray that. I'm going to touch down right there in the middle of my eye. That's so fancy. That's what my high school BFF always says. That's so fancy. It's so fancy. Let's take some more Bear and do that. Just kind of lighten that up a little bit through there. All right, I'm going to go off camera now and do the rest of my makeup and come back with the finished look. But I want to tell you how that's going to end. So I'm going to take 2015 purple and come underneath here. That's what I'm going to do, okay, off camera, just so as you know, and then I'll be back. Starting with Bear on the E27, I'm patting it from the crease up on both eyes, and you know why, don't you? Yes, you do. I'm giving these mature lids something to slip blend on so that I don't drag my eyelids all over the place. And then schmoogala on the outside of my eye and into the crease. Champagne Problems on the lid using the E57. And then using my finger to pat it in the center of my lid. Now I'm darkening up the outer corner and coming over the outside of Champagne Problems with Cold Brew. And then using Fay underneath my eye. For the other eye, I'm starting out with Fay and coming all over my lid. And then I'm bringing Bright over the top of it in the inner corner and darkening Faye up with my finger in the center of my lid. Now I'm taking my finger and just putting Hollywood just a little bit on top of my lid and PDX to the outer corner. Schmoogala into the transition area and taking it all the way across to the inner part of my eye. And then brightening up the center of my eyelid again with more Hollywood. I use Schmoogala underneath my eye, add eyeliner and mascara, and we're done. This is a really pretty color story. Congratulations, Angela. I know what this means to you. I do. Right then, on that note, I'm out of here. Got to go get my mail and get back here. But I hope you enjoyed getting to see this and the other two looks that I did. I hope that you guys always remember and know that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And that if you're not feeling blessed, all you got to do to feel a little better, feel like you're blessed, is to go be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
It's dark and then not. It's like a chameleon. Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. It's beautiful. This is a very awkward way of holding this, isn't it? It's like a baby. Rock-a-bye eyeshadows in the crook of my arm. Shamoogala, shamoogala, shamoogala. That should be a drink. I think they should call a drink shamoogala. Hey, are you shamoogalaed yet? No, but I'm getting real close. I turned off the washer so you didn't have to hear stuff. So flush the toilet. You put glitter in for a reason. I don't know what it is. I'm singing Champagne Problems by Taylor Swift. You know that song? I love that shade, but it's kind of Champagne Problems. PETA. PETA has champagne problems. Doesn't Meghan Trainor also have a champagne problem? I got champagne problems, just a do. I can't remember how that one goes. Just right there on top of my eyeball. See? Like that. Clapper. Okay, ready? Take 374. That's fun. Let's do it again. Take 375. It never gets old, does it? Let's do it one more time. Take 472.